I will say this camera does a great job with skin tones.
Rolling.
All right. Bro, when did I send you those questions?
Hey, yo, quiet on set.
What's up, guys? I'm J.A Levi, director of Small Problems. Yeah. For the first time, it was definitely more on the spot. Just a little context to how I even came up with the. It was for production one class. That first day of class, one of our assignments was pretty much come up with a very short film to present in class in the freaking big theater. You know, me being the procrastinator that I am, the morning before the day we were supposed to present it, I was like, "What am I gonna make this film about?" And the idea came up, so it was more on the spot, on the fly, experimented with different angles and a fish lens actually. And yeah, that was it. So, and I would say the difference between that first one and this time around was definitely it was more planned out. It wasn't a lot of different things as far as like shots that we used. The story was obviously the same, but more preparation. Being able to see it from a director standpoint, not being on camera but behind it, just focusing on my subject, who my actor was Ian. It was definitely a great experience, and I think this second time around turned out better than the first. Process, to be honest, is pretty smooth. I know that it's crazy because we shot this in less than 2.5 hours. Call time was like at 10 a.m. I think, so by 12:30 we had finished everything, got everything that we wanted, and the process was smooth. I think we were on it, so yeah. I think a big thing, especially when you're like living like this, we didn't have a budget. Obviously, it's like we didn't use any money on this. But I think as a filmmaker in general, like production design, I mean, it's you can always shoot on the same location, just design it differently so that it looks different. But I guess I can always improve on like just the little things that like kind of background environment kind of deal, you know. Yeah, I mean, again, you don't. I don't necessarily mean to like. It has to be. Every film has to be shot in a different location. It's just a matter of like production design, kind of just making it look different than from your last films. So I'd say that. Everything. Definitely my DP Eric St. Martin having his little extra, you know, Spice Bay secret sauce on his shots. Again, there wasn't much change in the shots that I did from the first one to this one, but he definitely had his take and wanted to add some, and we actually there was some very great ideas, and we ended up going. I ended up using most of them in the film, and it turned out great. Eom, of course, this film had no dialogue, but I think a lot of time film when you can say something without saying anything, you know, more of just facial reaction, body language, everything kind of I think is great, and I think he brought out the just a great performance. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I guess as a director, what I beep, beep. From what I've learned in school is you don't there's certain ways that you direct an actor, you know, and every actor is different, but I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, directing Eom. So.
Any other thoughts?
Bro, shit. All right. Not just looking forward to what's next in store. I know. I mean, I got two other scripts that are already written. And I got one in the works right now. And then actually, yeah, it's just I'm ready to just. You're gonna get me for this. Ready to move forward. There you go. All right.
You know it. All right. Thank you.
Of course.